Hello, my name is Jim Mullaney from SciTech Process Solutions. Today is Wednesday, August 10th, 2022. I hope everyone's having a nice summer. Today I'm doing a very short video acceptance of a fully remanufactured ST-480 spin wrench dryer. This video will be uploaded to our YouTube channel, so we do not give our customers' names out, but we do give their PO number, 108276, and this is shipping in the United States. This system is a little bit different because it's not what you would normally see in final test. It's not silicon wafers. It's actually solar cell type processing. So the cassettes are 157 by 157. The customer's order written up was a 158 by 158. When we received their substrates, they're really 159 by 159. However, because there's a play right to left, the larger substrates fit in this cassette. The customer also has a second rotor that runs at 182 by 182, approximately size. So, what I'll do is that's how you load the cassette. I'll go ahead and start the process because it takes about 5-7 minutes to run. That way I can talk about a remanufacturing process and our 100% spare parts support on this tool. Okay, start the tool. We're in the rinse cycle. So we're going to go for a rinse, a purge, a dry 1, and a dry 2, which is a typical SRD process. So let's talk about how we remanufacture. This is a traditional semi-tool. This is called the ST model. We do complete refurbishment of the STs. We also do the S's and Sam models and the F as in Frank. And we also offer brand new rinser dryers. So on this system, it is normally set up for 8-inch round using a low profile cassette, but obviously we can build a rotor for any type substrate in the sense of these solar cells. I believe they're solar cells. So the way our manufacturing process works, an order comes in, we have this system in stock. All the poly is taken off, down to the frame, the machine is broken down to the basically spare parts on the table. We send the bowl to our, in the back of our building, we have a special processing area which we do a reprocess of the bowl for any contamination. We then send the bowl and a bunch of other parts out to have a new electric polish done. So they come in basically in like new condition. Once that comes back in, we have a technician who starts the rebuild of the tool. By doing that, we rebuild the ACR valves, we rebuild the rotor stop positioners, we rebuild the motors, we do all the verification on the heater blankets. We also check the heater elements. Any part that's defective, it gets replaced, or if we think it's doesn't have a long livelihood left, it was replaced. We start the remanufacturing, brand new telephone lines, brand new pneumatic lines, build the whole system up. Once the system is in dry build and it's running, we have a QC report that's done by another technician. If it passes, it's rolled in just a head assembly. No frame, no poly, just a controller. We then hook it up to our DI system and do complete testing of that, make sure there's no leaks in any of the fittings, etc. Once that is obtained, we have a second QC in here that rechecks all the work, make sure the wet test is done correctly. We then run approximately 50 process runs with no errors. Once that happens, it gets put into configuration. And this is called an ST-480. The 4 means it's a roll-around cabinet with a single head assembly. The 8 means it's 8-inch compatible. The system has a traditional 3-to-8 controllers down below. Those use, the RPM is by a neural knob that you can turn. And you can then watch the meter go up and then you leave it set whatever RPM you want. That controller is also done full refurbishment. We have a technician department. We have 3 techs that are doing controller repairs and controller builds, and every controller goes through a rebuild just like it's going to be sold to a customer. Once it passes the 50 runs, we put it into configuration like I talked about. It's run then another approximately 50 times. If it has no errors, no vibration, everything's running great, it's then passed over to the sales department for us to do videos on. This is called, again, the ST unit. We have 100% spare support. We can do controller repairs for you. We can build you new controllers. We can give you new motors, new ACR valves, new pressure switches, both the 20 and the 8 PSI, new rotor stop positioners, new everything. So we have on our website 100% spare parts for this tool and service. If you go to our website at scitechprocess.com, the first 7 buttons you'll see on the left side are all SRD related. The first 3 are rinser dryers, the different versions I talked about. Excuse me. The next 3 are the spare parts for all those rinser dryers, which we have everything. The last one is on the semi-tool SAT and SST product line. We have some spares for those, but it's not really our forte in the sense of being a 100% supplier of those parts. The next button down, there's also wrench and dryers. It's the Vertec product line, which there's still thousands of Vertecs worldwide. We purchased the Vertec company about 2.5 years ago. We're now the OEM. So we do Vertec repairs, we do refurbishments. I can see out manufacturing 2 complete double stacks that customer sent us that we're rebuilding. We do controller repairs, motor repairs, the bladder seals, the windows, etc. Just like on the wrench and dryers. We are the OEM, so we have everything, including all the software rights. So that kind of wraps our wrench and dryer process up. Let me see how much time we got. We have about 2 minutes left. I'll talk about other wet processing. We are the #1 supplier of the Floribor Vertec HTC blast washers. We just took an 8030 off of our final test area and created it and shipped yesterday. We have a 4000 up there now that we're starting to rebuild on, and we have an 8020 and an 8010 that are next in line that have already sold. So, and we've reverse engineered all those parts. So if you go to our website and look under box washers, you'll find a ton of parts. We also do the single wafer high pressure cleaners. That would be the Ultra T, K&S, Ultratech, etc. That's mass and wafer cleaners. We always have a few in stock. We have a few on order now that we're in the remanufacturing process. So that kind of rounds out our wet processing. And then we do a lot of photolithography, a lot of pump rebuilds, pump packages. That'd be IDI, Cybor, Millipore. 60 seconds left. I will explain this and finish our last metrology work after. So the back of the tool has called an RSP, rotor stop positioner. It actually, at the end of the process, it'll fire out. It finds the specific spot on our cam assembly, and it'll upright the rotor we call home position to 12 o'clock. At that point, I'll hear the door release. You probably can't hear it because it just goes kind of quietly. See, it's locked now. And then I'll be able to open it. I like to feel for the hot end too, and it's always hot. And then I'll go ahead and take out the substrates and show you that they're nice and dry. We have about 25 seconds left. And you can see the indicator lights, power is on, N2 heater's on, and the door is sealed. You'll see the door, the N2 and the door seal will turn off once the process is over. And we have 4, 3, 2, 1, liftoff. Okay, we're in the wind down now. On the ST controllers, it's predetermined in the software how long the wind down is in time. Sometimes bigger rotors or smaller rotors stop faster, so it kind of looks like it's stuck. It's not. It's just waiting for the rotor stop position to fire. If you have a light, this is a light substrate. That's why it spins down so quickly. Okay, the door is sealed. You saw it upright home position. Okay, look, the bowl, everything looks fantastic. Nice and warm in there. Set is warm, looks good. As you can see, the process bowl looks good. Brand new rotor designed custom for this substrate. As you can see, it ran perfect, no vibration, excellent. So to finish off on our wafer fab support, we also do quite a lot of metrology tools. We do the 10-core KLA particle counters, the 4500, 5500, 6000 class. We do nanometrics tools, 210, 4000, 4150, and some other tools. We do prometric systems for film characterization. So we have a wide range. On our website at sitechprocess.com, the top left has a search button box. You can put in information like nanometrics or 10-core or SRD or a specific model number, and it'll bring you to that page. If you go on any page on our website, a product page, you have a button that you can just click sales, and it'll ask you for your email address and a phone number. You don't have to. All you have to at least put an email address in. It'll be sent to our sales department. We'll immediately follow up with you. Okay, so that will conclude my very short video source inspection of a fully manufactured ST-480. I hope everyone has a nice summer. Again, today is Wednesday, August 10th, 2022. Thank you.